Okay, so back to the new businesses. Obviously, Lovettsville, it's a great place, right? And so, but there's a lot of new businesses. Now we do have the town center coming in, of which
That's very exciting.
is it? Are we going to have a grocery store or not?
Um,
Oh
no.
no. Well, I mean, the reality is we've had 2 grocery stores fail in Brunswick, right? And that I'm a little surprised about because Brunswick, I mean, there's a lot of people that live there. Where are those people going, right?
Well, after next summer, they'll be going to the new Weiss that's over there.
True.
Um,
But enough about Brunswick. But so let's talk about the new businesses in town. So there's a new haircut place in here. What's it called?
Lovettsville Style and Cut,
Style and Cut?
Shave,
Style and Shave.
right? Now I was over there 2 weeks ago. Got my haircut, a little bit around here. Got trimmed up. Was very impressed. I enjoyed the whole experience. It's almost like a spa experience. And for a man's not used to that. A man's used to going to a barber shop. So
clip, clip, boom.
right. And to go in, to sit down, to have the trim, to have the shave, to get the shampoo. I mean, and it was reasonably priced, and it was it was just a very good experience. I'm going back.
So I went in there the other day, not to get a haircut, right? Because I just don't have enough. Mainly because I had not been in there, so I wanted to see what it was like, right? And the lady in there, and I assume she owns it, tall lady.
Yes.
Yeah, and she owns it.
As far as I know.
Okay, that's what I think as well. Anyway, exceptionally nice, right? Really, but she really made it real clear that, hey, we're not the haircutter. Right.
Definitely.
And what you're saying there is exactly it, right? So I haven't gotten whatever at the haircutter. I mean, I don't go to the haircutter, but again for obvious reasons. But it's definitely
you can drive way out of town and get a haircut, or you can stay right here in town, support local business, and get a better haircut and a better experience.
Yeah. And the reality is, I'm just going to assume that she probably charges more than some other places, but when you factor in the cost of your time, your travel, your gas, it's well worth the effort. And plus, you support local businesses. That's right.
Well, when I got in there, I was no waiting.
Oh, really?
It was good, and there was no one waiting while I was getting mine done because their scheduling allows for them to control the number of people waiting in line. So yeah. It's good.
Sweet. So at some point, I normally wait till I look like Einstein, like with the freaky hairdo, right before I get a haircut. But I think next time I go in there, I'm going to do it. And we'll do a before and after video of the haircut. Right? Okay, so let's talk about the local bar. So let's talk about Mad Horse Brewery. Is it still called that?
Yes.
Okay. So what did the guys sell for? Was there any particular reason?
I don't know.
Oh.
There's a couple of stories going around. You know how it is. The truth is usually somewhere in the middle.
Stranger than fiction.
I was just in there yesterday evening. I'm really more about the ambience than anything else. Some people are going to be in there for the beer. Since I don't drink, I really don't have an opinion on that. But the time I spent there last night was very pleasant.
Well, they have draft root beer.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
But,
did they have a band?
They did not have a band when I was in there, but they do.
They serve
occasion.
Food?
Yes.
Because the only reason
that's
I'm
a
going
requirement in Virginia for them, I believe.
Oh, you have to serve food at a bar?
I think they do, yes.
I think it's smart. But I don't know if it's a law. See, should it be a law? Why is that a law? Well, why does the government care? Why can't I just serve a beer?
Nothing has to be a law.
Somebody thinks it has to be a law. See, I got a little button here that said "Big Government Sucks," right? So I'm going to challenge everything. When it says, it's a law. Why was it a law? Why does it need to be a law? It doesn't need to be a law. Okay, so you recommend it? Well, I asked this. Did you say they had a band tonight? Not when you were there.
Not when they're there.
Are they still going to have a band?
It looks to me like they are, yes.
Okay.
They still have a little space over there, and I've seen signs.
Is the ambiance any different?
Since I was never in there before, I can't tell you.
Got it. Dim lighting, cheap beer? No, it was really good beer. It was really good.
That is what I see people raving the most. And these are obviously people who know beer because they look to me like they've been to every beer place around. But but the beer definitely gets a lot of thumbs ups.
Does it? Yeah. So so here's the funny thing. So I'm not by any means a heavy drinker at all. I mean, I probably, I doubt I have more than one beer like a month, right? But I'm in a lot of places, right? And so this will come out over time. So in my little world travels, right? I traveled internationally for 17 years. I've been in over 100 countries, right? And so the one thing I always bought everywhere I went, I always bought the national beer. Right. So, in the United States, what would you think it is? Probably the biggest seller. You're talking about probably some kind of a Budweiser product, right? That's probably, the largest single seller, right? Not per se the best beer, right? But what would be considered to be a national beer, right? But
Maybe a Coors.
Yeah, Coors, is another one, right, out of Colorado. But so I always had the beer, and then the reality is, I never had a bad beer. Right? Now, I've had some that are really, really good. I've had warm beer, which is terrible, right? But the beer itself is
people
really
in the
good.
German settlement may disagree with you on the warm beer.
Man, I tell you, I don't care what. Man, I've drunk a lot of beer in Germany, and it was all warm, and I never got it. Yeah. But anyway, bottom line is you recommend it.
If you're going to get some beer, I would recommend that you try the in-town place first. It looks to me like it would be a nice place. It doesn't look like there's a lot of drunks hanging around.
Yeah.
The people who are running it are very pleasant. So yes, right here I would say that I would endorse it.
Okay. So now with that said, so you said there's not a lot of drunks there, but were the two bank robbers there before they went and robbed the bank? Did they stop off there?
It doesn't seem to be.
Okay.
Of all the witnesses who saw them beforehand, they didn't see them in there chugging a few.
Yeah. Well, you never know what the motivation is, right? They could have been short on the bar tip, right? And so they needed to do a withdrawal, right? Not really an illegal withdrawal because we can't use that term anymore, right? It's really got to be an undocumented withdrawal, from the bank. Okay.